Hi, I see you applied to the Lyman School District. I'm going to run through a series of questions with you to get started.
Perfect. That sounds great. Thank you.
What are your strengths?
I would say the strengths that I have include being compassionate and caring for the children. I think when it comes to being a teacher, you have to be able to have compassion, have patience, have that being able to work with them, but then you got to be able to have tough love on them as well, or else they won't be able to succeed. So I think being caring, compassionate, having patience, being able to work with children, are all the strengths of that I possess of having this job.
All right, and what are your weaknesses?
I would say a couple of my weaknesses are I'm not necessarily one to just go out and speak my mind. I gotta be able to stand up for myself a little bit more than I do. I kind of shy down and don't really say what I'm really thinking all the time. I'll kind of just go with the group. So I would say that's more one of my weaknesses. And I would say procrastinating as well. I often find myself procrastinating at times, whether it be with the job, with school, just that would say is one of my bigger weaknesses that I need to work on.
All right, and what can you offer us that someone else cannot?
I would say I have a lot of years of experience. So since I was 14, I did some summer rec during the summer. I did that for about 3 summers. And then I worked out at the campgrounds, which really didn't have much to do with this. But when it came to after I graduated high school, immediately started working as an aide and coaching. So for these last 3, 4 years, I've had a lot of experience being a head coach in basketball and football, and I've coached 3 sports every year. I've been an aide 2 years. This year, I'm study hall and ISS supervisor, so I'm getting a kind of feel of a high school, middle school level as well. My previous 2 years, I was in the elementary a lot, so that kind of gave me an experience down there, kind of helped me figure out what I really wanted to do with my life, and that was kind of a big thing for me, and it really is the reason that made me realize I wanted to go into teaching as well. So,
All right, nice. Tell me how you handle the difficult situation.
um, one in specific that I handled would have been it was during a I worked a little bit in special education as well last year, and there was a kid. He was just kind of having a meltdown. He was hitting, throwing stuff around, and it really it helped me realize how I could diffuse the situation. We basically would calm him down. He was just struggling, was scared, missed his parents, so we kind of were able to diffuse him down a little bit, work him back into the routine of school, and then we were kind of able to diffuse it from there, and he was able to recover just fine. So that was one difficult situation that I could say really stuck out, and that I was able to handle very well. So
All right, and then what motivates you?
biggest thing that motivates me would be just knowing that you're impacting a kid's life. I think one of the greatest things you can do is make an impact in someone's life, and knowing that you're going to get to see 15, 20 faces every single day, and knowing that you're going to make a difference in that from 8 to 3 or 8 to 4, whatever your hours are, knowing that you have that time and that they can count on you every day is something great, knowing you can count on them as well. So being able to make a difference in someone's life and being able to work with them and make them feel better about themselves, even if it just be during the school day, is something that is really important to me. So
All right, perfect. Well, that sounds great. I'll get back to you right away, and thank you for your time.
perfect. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it. Have a good one.